Hello again, toddler toy car fans. This is a hard one to find. I buy some stuff on Taobao nowadays because I live in Asia. But the Western world, you're shut off from this. You can't even find photographs of this thing. So I thought I'd bring up the listing I bought this from. This is all translated with Google Chrome. This is a Chinese website. But anyways, it's 170 yuan. You gotta pay for all the shipping and all that stuff. But even on this Taobao, there aren't many listings for this thing. This is what hopefully is a high quality toy, like Play Forever, but a different car entirely. It's a Plymouth Road Runner from, I guess, 1971, as you can see these photos. By the way, that's out of perspective. That's not drawn properly. But anyways, it's still, the photographs look cool, so let's see what's going on inside this thing. Pull up some images of a 71 Road Runner. It's very similar looking to what Play Forever does. The packaging, even the colorway. It says 1971 Speed and Vision. Nice little CAD see-through. It's meant for toddlers 1 year old and up. And I suppose you could search the internet for that, but I don't think you're gonna find anything. It's made of ABS and TPE. Must be their tires. Thermoplastic. I don't know what that means. Yeah, got a little crushed in shipping and stuff. It's actually a flimsy box though compared to Play Forever, but I don't mind as long as the toy shows up fine. This is some nice foam though. It's kind of crazy that they layered up all this foam, but it does. It's good. It's like computer kind of foam. Oh, and that toy is snug in there. Yeah, I like how they have the little plastic sheet here to protect even the foam from rubbing that roof, but I don't think even that would do it. Maybe they'll need that plastic, but so that's good packaging. I like it. And yes, this is around the same size as a Play Forever, and it has the same heft. I am curious how heavy this is, because the weight is critical, I think, for a decent rolling toy. Boy. So it's around 300 grams, 295 is what I see there. So then dimensionally, just some guesstimates here. It's around 18 centimeters, a little over 7 inches in length. So now let's see here, if we look at these Roadrunner images. I can see it, obviously. I was thinking Charger at first, but I don't think a Charger has this kick up here. But clearly this 71 Roadrunner does. And whereas this is all rounded, I really like how this is all almost geometric in a gemstone kind of way. It's all kind of blocky, I guess. Yeah, it's more sharp edged than the roundedness of the real car. So anyways, I definitely see the front end. Let's see where's the back end of this car. That's a bit of a stretch there. The back end looks cool, but it doesn't look remotely like the back end of that thing where the lights are in the bumper and they're so low, but these lights are very high up. Yeah, interesting. Well, anyways, it's a stylized interpretation of a Plymouth Barracuda. And let's get into this thing. Just like a Play Forever, it's very shiny. It seems to have like a clear coat. It almost looks like it's a real car. Look at the reflection on this thing, and I cannot feel that number, so that number graphic is underneath the clear coat. And we have these, well, how does it roll, I guess, right? That's pretty important for a rolling toy. It's funny, all my 1/64 scale videos, I hate rolling things because it makes the model look bad. But when you get to this size, you can clearly have, not even tight tires to fender gaps. This tire is literally hidden underneath the body, and it still rolls because it's bigger, right? So it makes sense. Anyways, you can tell it's a pretty silent runner. You can also hear the mass of this thing. It definitely feels quite heavy and robust. Okay, let's Sorry, I gotta keep moving the camera around. The thing's so shiny. I gotta get a proper angle where the camera can try to focus on it. It's hard to do when it's so shiny. Alright, looking at the tire though, it's definitely soft rubber. Hopefully it's like silicone or some sort of rubber that lasts. But unlike Play Forever, this sidewall is all rubber. Play Forever sometimes uses plastic on the sidewalls to print the graphics. But this graphic is printed very nice. It's very crisply done, and it's still on a rubber tire. So I think that's fantastic. And the wheel definitely looks like a 60s, 70s kind of stamped steel wheel with like a hubcap or something in the middle. And I think there's air passing through those spokes. Let me get a flashlight here. Yeah, alright. Yeah, there's definitely air. It's actually like a white plastic with that chrome stuff on it. Alright, and then you can just see that's a really wide, thick tire as well. It seems to be a little higher. The molding process is like a ridge on the inside. I guess that's fine. Then on the bottom, very similar to Play Forever again, you have this like slot shape, and it says the brand where it's made from, Plymouth 1819. That's a different number. There's screws down there. They're really, yeah, alright. Phillips head number 2s, really deep down there. And then this is all like a grainy pattern. This is not clear coated, it's just the raw plastic. And I think, I wonder if this toy is used. I don't know. Or maybe it's my fingerprints getting all over it already. Anywho, it still seems okay so far. Pretty decent fitment between the base and the upper body. And actually it's kind of smart that the body base is going up into it. So from the side you don't see like any weird air gaps because it's going up vertically. That's a smart design choice. Here is super shiny. I think this must be clear coated, this black area in here. Yeah, you can see a little waviness of the clear coat. It's like recessed a little towards the edges. I wish they kind of recessed it more. It's kind of a cool little design detail. And so here you can see, yeah, a little bit of orange peel from the clear coat process. I can feel the ridges of the stripes, but I can also tell that they're underneath the clear coat, so they're not going to scratch off very easily. So if you do give this to a child to abuse, hopefully the stripes won't get too messed up. Then we have the roof here, and that's also probably clear coated. Yeah, I think it's a little wavy, so it's not raw plastic. It's definitely very shiny, and again, it's very easy to pick up fingerprints on these things. Yeah, it's pretty neat. Alright, so the driver is just this chrome sphere. Yeah, it's just shiny, a shiny plastic sphere, I guess. This side, yes, it's got a graphic as well. Both sides have the 18, which is neat. And if you look at the stripes here, they're very well done. There's literally 4 stripes, and they're all... yeah, sorry, the camera's just having a hard time. It's so shiny. There we go. Yeah, very thin amounts of the blue are coming through those stripes, but they're lined up very well. And then, yeah, the taillights are cool. This, I think, also is clear coated. Yeah, it's just too shiny to not be. So that's neat. Very, very bright. No indication of exhaust pipes. That's fine. It's an interpretation, not a replica. I like it. I like also, I don't know who created toys without A-pillars, but Play Forever is known for it. Or that's my experience. So this is copying that same theme, and even some Hot Wheels are doing this as well. This kind of looks like a, slightly like a long block Hot Wheels. Yeah, so I like it. It's neat. Very cool style. Very thick tires, very thick and very heavy. Feels very quality. I'm really actually quite impressed. Alright, so some size comparisons here. So earlier I reviewed this FXG, which is very, very similar looking to a Play Forever Speedy, but it is clearly slightly different. It's not copying it exactly. It has its own branded tires. The body is slightly different. The helmet is slightly different. The base is slightly different. So it's not a copycat. But it's very, very similar, like a knockoff, I guess. and just is the same. Very nice, like automotive clear coat. Very nice finished. All the stripes are underneath the paint. So now, a real play forever here. We have the UFO, the Countach here in white, and yeah, very high quality toys for sure. Great fit and finish, great execution. And this thing, they all fit in with each other. Here's another one, a GT40 called Ken, and see, they use this plastic for the sidewall, which I think is interesting. And only this section here is rubber. It works. But, you know, I gotta say, those all rubber tires work just as well. Alright, so anyways, this is like, I think considered a midi size? No, or maybe it's a Verve series. I can't remember everything I review, sorry, just look up my videos I did. But at least these, the UFO and the Ken, they fit perfectly fine with this Barracuda looking thing. Right, in fact, that was too voluptuous. These are the angular ones. Yeah. So if you're an adult and you have the space and you want to collect, you know, some cool looking art, I consider them art toys. I think both of these are fantastic. So very neat. Well, I gotta say, the quality is just on par with Play Forever. I really hope this brand introduces themselves to the West. I believe Taobao and AliExpress are the same company, it's just AliExpress is the Western equivalent. But I cannot find it on there. I even searched by the image itself. So in the very odd instance that this FXG company sees this video, you guys gotta start selling your toys on AliExpress. Westerners will buy this. I obviously did myself, and it's a good quality thing. And I'm hoping you guys do other vehicles, because it's nice to have stylized vehicles. I wouldn't mind actually if they were smaller. Maybe that defeats the purpose of a rolling toy for toddlers, but you can collect more things if they're smaller. Hence the name of my channel. Thank you for watching, everyone. I'll try to remember to leave a link, but most likely if you're understanding English, you won't be able to buy this anyways, because Taobao shuts out the West. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.